Hello, guys. Welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss 4th December current affairs. Welcome to our channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the today's important current affairs. The first one, India US MOU, that is Memorandum of Understanding on IP Cooperation, that is Intellectual Property Cooperation. Here, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry signed an MOU with the US Patent and Trademark Office, Department of Commerce of the United States. Here, this MOU has a great significance. Why? Because our intellectual property has in a low stage. Whenever, if any European countries want to invest in India, they are lagging behind because of this intellectual property corporations or standards. That's why if you improve our intellectual property standards, many foreign countries will invest in our India. In that part, India has signed an MOU with the United States of America on the intellectual property cooperation. Here, if you see the objective or the uses of this MOU, that is, it will facilitate exchange and dissemination of best practices, experiences, and knowledge on IP among the public. It will it will facilitate exchange and dissemination of best practices, experiences, and knowledge on the IP among the public. Next one, nuclear magnetic resonance test. We are all familiar with honey. In this, particularly in this COVID-19, we all are familiar with this honey. Why? Because to boost our immunity, we have taken this honey. There is a different types of brands for this honey, like Dabur, Patanjali, or some different types of brands are there. But here is a breaking news for you. That is, honey marketed by prominent Indian brands failed a key test of purity, the Center for Science and Environment has claimed, citing an investigation it conducted. Here, CSC, that is Center for Science and Environment, used nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy to detect adulteration in Indian samples in German lab. Here we have to take it as a serious one. This conduction or report of this Center for Science and Environment report, we have to take it as a serious concern. Why? Because if you see the almost many brands have failed to get this test. Findings: all samples of honey adulterated up to 50% passed India's 2020 FSAAI standards. Of the 22 branded honey samples collected from the market, 17 brands found to be adulterated with the sugar syrup. That is almost found in a Alibaba Group. Alibaba Group website. Here, that is 50% adulteration, and out of 22, there is a 17 brands are also adulterated. Here, adulterated samples of pure honey by mixing 25%, 50%, and 75% of the modified sugar syrup used to bypass purity tests, and also collected 22 samples of branded honey from the market. Here, honey samples from leading brands failed this NMR test, that is nuclear magnetic resonance test. Of the 13 brands, only 3 passed all tests. They are Nucleus, Nectar, Safola, and another one is there. I am unable to recollect one. Here not about the brands, but how these honey brands are adulterated. Whether Indian government is not considering or not taking any serious action on this one. That's why we have to take it as a that reports Center for Science and Environment. We have to take this report as a serious one. Why? Because if you take this adulterated honey, it will give the some, it will leads to the some health emergencies or health unhealthy conditions. That's why we have to take this as a serious one. Next one, Indian peacock soft shell turtle. Here the Indian peacock soft shell turtle Nilosnia huram is a species of turtle found in South Asia. It will found in South Asia. Here, first of all, for our competitive exams like UPSC, ABPSC or TSPC, we have to concentrate on the IUCN status, that is International Union for Conservation of Nature red list. It listed as the vulnerable species. Here it is scheduled one species in the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and is accorded the highest protection. That is what we have to see, or what we have to remember from this article, that is Indian peacock soft shell turtle. Next one, we have lost one great personality. We will call it as he is the father of Indian IT industry. He is the father of Indian IT industry. That is FC Kohli, that is Fakir Chand Kohli. He was born in 1924. He was born in 2000. Sorry, he was died in 2020. He was an Indian industrialist. He was the founder of and first CEO of TCS. We all know that it is India's largest software services company, that is Tata Consultancy Services. He was the founder and the first CEO of TCS. He had been president of the Indian Information Technology Services Advocacy Body, NASACOM. He is referred to as the father of Indian IT industry for his contributions to the establishment and growth of the Indian IT industry. He was also the recipient of Padma Bhushan. Next one, in the part of previous paper analysis, I have taken 34th question in UPSC Prelims 2020. Which of the following categories of fundamental rights incorporates protection against untouchability as a form of discrimination? Here the options are given like here: right against exploitation, right to freedom, right to constitutional remedies, right to equality. These are the options given here. It is a pretty straightforward question, that is right to equality is the correct option. With this, we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to our channel. Get up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep signing out. Take care and bye-bye.